Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing your makeup today, the show makeup. So I'm using the NYX Ultimate Neutrals palette, which you can buy at Walmart, Target, Amazon, CVS, literally wherever. Even Ulta has it too. It's about $15 to $17 depending on where you buy it. I've used this countless of times. I used it last year for GHS's makeup. So yeah, and then we're also going to be using, black eyeliner, mascara, the basics, and then there's two eyeliners that they're crayon eyeliners that you're gonna need. There's gonna be a Word document with everything on there. Specific things are highlighted. There's recommended brands, so there's like the lower drugstore brands that are cheap and not expensive at all. And then there's the higher end makeup for people like me who have countless of palettes. So I have many palettes, and this is my lovely bathroom right there. You can see it. So so I'm gonna be doing the makeup today. So we're gonna start, like, wet your beauty blender. I've already done my eyebrows. I just use this color tattoo from Maybelline that I've had literally since 7th grade. So, but I like it. It works on my blonde eyebrows. Okay, so first you're gonna take some concealer or foundation and put it just like on your wrist. This helps, or on your hand. This helps warm up the concealer foundation so it's more to your skin temperature rather than cold out of the bottle. So I use Revlon Color Stay and this CoverGirl True Blend Undercover. You can use anything that you have. There's recommendations and everything on the Word document. So yeah, we're just gonna put this on our eyes to prime our eyes. So the eyeshadow is literally a very basic, just browns and a gold. The gold is required to get this shade because I found that this was the most pigmented. For the least expensive price, it's about $6 or $7, and this is one of the requirements that you need to buy. So I'm just blending the foundation and concealer on my eye. I haven't done any face makeup, by the way. I've only done my eyebrows. I always do it afterwards. I'm also going to do a different technique for my face makeup that's going to help it stay with the mask on. Okay, so now I'm going to take my compact powder. If I can find a brush. Okay, I don't know this brand at all. I got this from BoxyCharm. I have a subscription that I get for my birthday. Literally the best thing ever. It's like $25 a month and you get 5 full-size items. But you're going to take your compact powder, put it on your brush, and just put it on your eyelids, yeah? I don't want this to be too pigmented. If you know that makeup does not show well on your skin, then you can leave just the concealer base. So, also, yeah, I'm just doing this right now. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to take my NYX Ultimate palette. So for this, you can use the NYX Ultimate, or the higher end palettes that I suggest are either the Jaclyn Hill, the Soft Glam by Anastasia, and the James Charles palette, because I saw a couple of you last year, you had the James Charles. So if you already have that one that's like $42, then use that one and don't go out and buy this. But those are the only options. Okay, so now we're gonna start off with, hold on if this can like focus, with this color, this top color up here, and this color right here. Okay, we're just gonna blend that on the crease. So, and then this is the brush I'm using. I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's a Morphe brush. Look at that. Okay, so you're just gonna blend it on your upper lid, like on your right there, in there. This is just the base color to start off with. So the whole thing looks nice and warm and neutral colors. So, yeah, I also have this palette, but I just use it for the mirror. I've never used any of the shades. I literally just used it for the mirror. My editing skills are not very good, so I don't really edit my videos. Because I'm not a YouTube superstar, sadly. Wish I could live out like my middle school dream, honestly, but it's not an option. So, I'm just blending it. And I do try to get in the corner right here because that's where it's going to be the darkest. So you want to make sure that you have lots of brown in there. And then get right here too. As you can tell, I don't have hooded eyelids, so it's a lot easier for me to do makeup than it is for others. So, I want each of you to like try this look one time before, you know, February 6th. Not February, don't try it February 5th at night. Like, try it sometime in January. You can text me if you have questions, like on Facebook, in the group chat, whatever your heart desires. Okay, so I'm going with the darker brown now, which is just this color. Instead of combining these two, I'm going to just be using this one right here. And I'm going to put it, again, all over the lid. And I also don't have a ring light. I'm using like my desk lamp that I use for school. It's really funny. I set up here. Or like that weird face you make when you're doing makeup and you're like, that's how I look when I do my eyeshadow or eyeliner. Especially when you put on lashes. It's like the really weird face that you look half squinted. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. You can barely see it, but I promise it'll get there. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit more of a fluffy brush. Yeah, so that one was like super fluffy. This is like, here you can, yeah. It has some brown on it right now, but I promise you, it's supposed to be white on the top. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to use is this color, the same color we've been using, and this like kind of red tone. Yeah. It's like it looks more red on the camera, but it's like this color, and this color. Those are like the three that I want to use right now. So I'm going in right now with this one, and then we're going to use that red tone afterwards. So sometimes there's a little extra on the brush. You can just tap it off. As I'm putting it, oh gosh, there we go. I'm putting it right in the corner of my eye, and I'm going to blend it out this way, more to the center of my lid. Yeah, so you can already see like the difference kind of. All right, we're gonna blend it out too. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other lid. Put it in the corner, a little bit upwards. Can I like pick up the pigment? There we go. Wasn't picking up the eyeshadow. Okay, so you see how like I'm blending it in this corner and outwards. Yeah, wow, it's coming together, it's coming together. Okay. Yeah, so see how I'm blending it upwards a little bit too to make sure we get the color on our upper lid. Okay. And then I'm also going to blend it out so it doesn't look so staggered. This one looks really good. And then there's this one. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I'm still taking the same shade. I haven't changed shades or anything like that. Okay. All right. I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to go in with that red tone that I showed you earlier. This one right here. Yeah, this bottom one right there. I'm going to go in and just put a little bit right in this area. On the corner only. Not up here, just on the corner. And I'm going to be using a different brush. Need to wipe it off a little bit. This one's also supposed to be white. This is I think it's Wet n Wild. You can literally get these from the dollar store. This was like my friend's in high school, and then she gave it to me. It was like brand new out the package. She didn't want it. So I'm just taking a little bit of that red tone that I showed you, and I'm putting it right in this corner. Yeah, so you can already see that darker red tone. Because this red is going to complement with the gold. I'm going to do it on this eye too. To make it a little bit more vibrant. Yeah, and there's no like specific spot to put it in. It's just in that corner. And like a little bit more on that lid. Feels so weird. There we go. Okay, now we want to get the darker. I'm going right into the center of my lid. If you can see where my brush is, right? That red. Because we're going to go in with the darkest color next. This is a very simple eyeshadow look. So, if you're worried, because I know a lot of times when I was in high school, I was worried about getting it under here on this part. You can always put like, so I used to take like a piece of electrical tape, put it on my arm at first, and then take it off so it wouldn't be too sticky. And I would put it right here, like at an angle, so that my eyeliner would be perfect, my eyeshadow would be good, so it wouldn't like get in the way. Okay. So we're going to go in with the darkest color, and we're going to, this is the brush that I'm going to use. Also, I use these Anastasia brushes all the time, the one that comes with the palette. Like I use it all the time. I don't know. I like them. A lot of people don't like them, but I do. Okay, so I'm going to be using this darker brown. So you can still see that red tone that's in it. But this darker brown right there, I'm going to be using that one. Also, for lashes, I'm using like these Anastasia ones that you think would be, you know, $12, $24. No, they were on sale for $5 at Sephora. Let me tell you, it was a steal. And I have never seen that big of a sale on them. I think they're still on sale. So, I don't know if they will be by the time the video posts. But, okay. So, I'm just going right on the edge of my eye. Like, you can see, like, the exact circle, like, kind of half circle I've made. Right where I'm putting it. And then we're going to blend it out. We're going to get there. Yeah. So, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm tapping off a little bit of the excess. I'm going to do it on this side, too. We're going to blend it out with a different brown that we haven't used yet, I'm pretty sure. I'm just tapping it. Don't want to put a lot because it won't look very pretty. Yeah, so you can like see kind of what we're going for. And then we're also going to use one other shade and we'll be almost done. And we'll use the gold and we'll be done with the eyes. So I want to get that darker color right there. Right on the edge, and we'll blend it out soon. A lot of the colors that we were using before this were just to transition into this darker shade. So that's what I wanted to let you know. I don't know if anybody remembers the like Riley Rose stores or Rose Riley stores that they used to have in the malls. It's like an off-brand of, they had a lot of dupes of the palettes, like the high-end palettes. I had a dupe of the Jaclyn Hill, like all these fancy palettes. Okay. Oh wait, I don't need this yet. What am I doing? Okay. So I'm gonna blend this out a little bit more. So what I do, I usually have, like I have a washcloth right here that I like to use. I have like 3 washcloths that are white, all white, and those are the ones I use for makeup, but they're in the dirty laundry, so we're using a towel that actually says makeup on it, and I like to wipe my excess brushes on it. But these are like specific towel that I use for makeup that I always use every time. So I'm taking, see how there's a lot less pigment now on it? I'm going to take that and blend this darker color up a little bit. Yeah, see how I'm just like kind of just throwing it all over my eyes now, just to blend it outwards. I also have a specific blending brush that I use that I will show you in a minute. So the last thing we're going to do before we start to blend, I'm going to take, where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Okay, I'm going to take this brush, it's the Anastasia one that I've been talking about. This brush, so kind of like this, very skinny. And I'm going to be using, this shade to get the darker color, and I'm putting it right on the edge of my eye. The last one I kind of put on the edge and a little bit up, but this one I'm just putting on edge right in the corner. Okay, only a little bit because this is like super dark color. I can swatch it. So you can see that is the darker color right there. So you don't want a lot, you just want a little bit. Okay, so Yeah, right on the edge. See? It's right there. Nothing big. Just to make sure that last final piece of darkness is right there. And I'm going to blend that out too. Same thing on the other eye. So just so you can see. Right on the edge. Okay? Right on the edge. So yeah, you can kind of see it. It's just to add the final piece of darkness into the eye so it looks brown. But since we're on the beach, Malibu, it's supposed to be kind of like a sunset. That's what I was going for. But then there's a little accent of green and white for the seed colors. I don't want to do too much because I don't want it to look kind of like tacky. I want it to just look super duper, like, have you ever seen the color seafoam green? I like that color. Okay. Final thing I'm going to do, 2 more things I'm going to do. I'm going to take that fluffy brush from the very, very beginning. And I'm going to take these 2 shades. So this one right there and this one right there. I'm going to combine the 2 and kind of like blur it all together. So it's all blended and pretty. I think I just got eyeshadow on my phone. Okay, so I'm just going to blend this all together with this brush. Yeah, we don't want a lot of pigment on this just because it's bringing all the colors together. We can make sure to get this in that corner, which we can use an additional brush for. Just do it right there and use this additional brush that I'll show you. Okay, this is also a Morphe brush. I got it through the BoxyCharm thing that I do. I'm going to use this to blend the brown into the corners of my eyes, like right there. See how like you can't really see any colors right there? I'm just gonna go in with that brown I've been using, which is just, I try to point to the shade so you guys know what I'm using. So it's gonna be this brown right there. As you can literally say I use that color all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna go there and just put it right here. So there, when you put the gold on, there'll be a definite difference between the color of this eyeshadow and the gold. I'm going to do on this eye too because you can't really see. Okay. A little bit more. Yeah, looks good. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. Usually at the end, so like this is pretty close to the end, right? We just have to do the gold. I like to look at it and see what corrections I can make. So for me right now, I want to make this inner corner, this corner over here, I want to make them a little darker. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take this brush that I just had in my hand. Oh, this one. The one that we used to put that kind of red brown on. I'm going to take the red brown that I used, this color and this color. I'm going to combine them and put them in the corner of my eye. So I can make sure there's a, like, you know, the difference between the eyes and everything. It'll help when you have the, oh, you can already see, like, the difference, right? It'll help when you have that darker, like, eyeliner going on, the black eyeliner. So for the eyeliner, it just depends on if you like liquid or the pens or the crayons more. I don't suggest crayon eyeliner for wing eyeliner. I don't suggest it, you know. If you've used crayon before, you know how it usually turns out. Okay, so I'm going in with this brush. This is the brush I use all the time for blending. Like, whether it's purple, green, whatever I need to blend at the end. You can see right there, I need to blend that out. So I'm just going to take this brush and swirl it around over here. You just go back and forth. I don't know why, but like this is a pretty good brush for doing that. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for the browns. So, next we're going to do the gold. I'm just going to fix something that I messed up on my end. It was a little weird right here. That's why. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this gold. So So the brush I use for this, let me move all my other brushes out the way. It's going to be a packing brush. If you know what a packing brush is, then great. If you don't, I'm going to show you the brush I'm using. So it's a flat brush. I call it packing because it's meant to pick up a lot. This is what it looks like here. I'll do like the MUA thing where they put it against their hand. They're like, this is the brush. This is a Morphe brush. You don't have to buy Morphe. They probably sell them at the dollar store. Like the Wet n Wild ones. So yeah, I'm going to be using this and the L'Oreal Paris Infallible eyeshadow number 997, and the color is Eternal Sunshine. Looks like this. It's like clear. Literally got this from Walmart. I went to Walmart for everything except for one item. Besides like the high-end makeup, I got everything from Walmart. So it feels more like a cream consistency. This is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm going to dip that and see it goes on my thing. So this is gonna go in your crease and you're only gonna go to halfway. The trick with your crease, I don't know, I learned over time. So I'll show you how I do it, and I just follow. You can kind of see where my eyeball is, the outside of my eye. So that's what I do. So I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna go up till I get to the center. It does not have to be an exact line. Like for those of you who know what a cut crease is when you use your concealer, like it does not have to be like that. This is very, so when I do it, I like hold my, palette, whatever I'm using, in one hand and the eyeshadow in the other. So yeah, I'm just picking it up and doing the same thing, going to the certain middle of my eye and just putting it all there. And you can already see how gold it is. I showed you guys this look in person, and like 7 of you complimented me, so I hope you like the makeup. Okay, so you can already see how like pretty it is, and then I just kind of blend it out, and we will keep blending. Don't worry, it's not going to be a defined line as to where the eyeshadow starts and the gold ends. So I'm just putting a little bit more. If you're on a budget, you're welcome to use this as highlight. Yeah. If you want to get a separate highlight, just so it's all separated, I have one. Don't worry. Or if like you have those fancy highlights, the ones I suggest are like Trophy Wife from Fenty Beauty and the Anastasia and Louise. I don't know if they still sell it, but that's one I have. I got it a while ago. So I'm just doing it on my left eye now. So yeah, that's what I'm doing next. Following the crease of my eye. I'm gonna have to pick up a little bit more. The most important thing is to get it kind of on the tip of the brush, or else it won't line. If it's only on the flat side, it won't line your eye. Remember, these don't have to be like super perfect. If you guys saw me doing my makeup when I was in color guard, I promise you, it was not perfect. The only reason I learned makeup is like practice. Okay, ow, kind of poked my eye. But see how it's like kind of in the middle? If I was just like looking straight, it goes straight in the middle of my eye and pupil. So one more time, I'm gonna do a little second layer. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I'm going to take, where's the brush? Where is it? Oh, this brush. The other side of my Anastasia brush. So here's what it looks like. I'm gonna take that and put it into this color, this like red orangey color, and that's how we're gonna blend it. We don't want a lot, remember, we can't cover up the gold. The whole point is to like see the gold, to be like, wow, sunset. So I'm just putting a little bit right where they connect and going up and down like this to blend it with each other. So gotta do that weird face that you do when you do makeup. I'm going back and forth, okay? This is just to blend it with each other. There's a little bit of gold, a little bit of reds. I'm taking the same color, doing it again. Yeah, see? Ta-da! And we're gonna do it to the other side. Oh, whoops. There's a lot. Okay. So, I'm telling you, it does not... It looks super sharp on the screen, but it is not. In real life, it looks very pretty. It also helps if you use a brush like this one. Doing the same thing, just picking up the red and blending it. Yeah. So you can still see the gold. Yes, super pretty. But there's the red blending it in. Yeah. Okay. Final thing, and then your eyeshadow's done, and then you're onto your face. You're gonna take a brush, if I can find one. This one, we can use this one. No, that has green on it. You're gonna take a brush that has a fine tip. If I can find one real quick. If you ever want to buy like a decent brush set, I'm telling you, Amazon. I got my first brush set from Amazon for $9 for like 20 brushes. Don't go to Ulta. Don't buy the $28 Zodiac set. Don't do it. It's just not worth it. Okay, what was I gonna do? Okay, so you're gonna, for my final thing, I'm just adding a little bit more of the darker brown so it doesn't look like orange the whole way. The very dark brown in the corner. Just taking a little bit. I'm gonna put some more right here. Yeah. Looks better. I just want to make sure it looks, you know, darker on this side. Oh my, look what I did. It's okay, it's okay. That's when you take the specific blending brush and you blend. Yeah, it's fine. It's a concealer. Yeah, so I'm going to blend it a little bit more right here, just so it's nice and pretty. That should be fine. Okay, so I'll make a separate video for the face and what to do for the, since you have masks on this time. So that'll be a different video. I'm going to go do my face and then I'll come back for eyeliner and lashes and lips and highlight. Yeah? Did the face, so I hope you guys watched that video. And now we're going to do the lips, the eyes, the rest of the eyes, and the highlight. So, okay, so first what we're going to do is the highlight. I have multiple options for you and I will be swatching them on my arm so you guys can see what they look like. Yeah? So I'm wiping off like the browns and stuff I have. Okay, so you guys fully can see the ones I'm using. So I have 3 options for you. 2 of them are high end, so of course not required. I don't want you going out there and spending $50 on one item. That is not very practical for the times that we are in. So first option is a Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio Metallic Highlighter in the shade of Molten Gold or Fondue. That's what it says. Of course, depending on your skin tone, you're going to need maybe a darker shade of gold that's, you know, darker for your skin tone, more of a, not bronze exactly, but depending on your skin tone, you're going to need a different shade of gold. It can't be like super duper bright on your skin, you know what I mean? Like I shouldn't be looking like silver. I don't really know how to describe it, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So I picked this shade of gold for me. I got this at Walmart. I'll provide a link, don't worry about that. So I will show you this color of gold on skin tone so that can it not be like reflecting off the light. I can't even turn my wrist all the way. Okay, so that's kind of what it looks like. Then there's also the L'Oreal Paris Gold from the eyes. So I'm going to swatch that on my arm too. Oh my god, this is so creamy. Okay, this is definitely more pigmented. So, oh yeah, super pretty. I'm like putting it against the light kind of. So you get the bottom one is that too. So you can also use that on your skin. I'm gonna be using two higher end makeups. One of my favorite gold is this Trophy Wife. Like, come on, this is gorgeous. So I'll swatch that one real quick for you. Like on my finger, that's what it looks like. I can show you the other two of my fingers. Hold on. Wow. This is what the Maybelline one, you can already see the difference. Yeah. And then the L'Oreal Paris, I'm screwing the top two right now, is like that. Okay. So those are those three golds. And then we have one more. This is a higher end. So I don't want you to feel forced that you have to go out and buy it. It's just, that's what I have. So that's what that looks like. I'm going to be using this one with a little bit of this. Because you can see it's gold, but it has a little tint of bronze. So those are the four colors. Anastasia Amrezy. This is Trophy Wife from Fenty Beauty. This is Maybelline Master Chrome in the Molten Gold shade. This is the eyeshadow thing that you have to buy. So, as you can tell, many different choices. I just wipe them on my towel and like, that's very pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but please do not buy rose gold. Don't buy bronze. It has to be gold, yeah? So I have specific brushes that I use for my golds and stuff, because I also have, if you know what the diamond milk, I think it's diamond milk from Fenty Beauty, it's just like so sparkly. So I'm taking a fluffy brush, very fluffy. Sometimes it gets excess, and I'm just gonna put it right on my cheekbone, right? If you find your cheekbone, you can go like this. See the little indent right there? It's right above it. So yeah, you can like see my highlight. My thing in high school was always highlight. I have like purple, green, blue, red, pink. Like I have so many highlight colors. So I'm doing the same thing on this end. Yeah. Okay. See, look at that. All right, so now I'm taking, if I can find the brush, one of these. It's at an angle. I'm going to do my brow and my nose. See, wow. You can see the sparkle in the brow. Okay, and then I usually just do one strip down here, not to the very tip of my nose, because oh my god, I just like dug into the palette. Just like a little bit, and then I do right across here. Now I always do my lip, but first I'm gonna take a Q-tip, two or three Q-tips. I'm gonna wipe all this extra stuff. You can use like a makeup remover wipe or the micellar water that everyone raves about. I've just always done this just to get all the excess concealer and whatnot off. Okay. Ta-da! Pink lips again. So then I'm gonna take this again and put it on my cheek as well. See? Wow. Gorgeous. Okay. So see, all my basic highlight spots are done. But you have to do your inner corner. So for this one, you can use the gold. Yeah, this gold. But I'm going to just use this because it's super shiny. And I'm going to put it right on the inner corner of my eye. Yeah. Not, like, don't dig your, brush into your, like, right there. It's right on the outside. Okay. All right. So So I'm going to do another round of setting spray. Yeah, that's where you should do another round. But that's where your little inner corners should be, and you can see them. So I'm gonna put this away, put all my brushes away real quick. If I can find the other brush, oh, here it is. So those are your highlights. I will also have like the requirements you need with me, usually during competitions. I'll have lash glue and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to quickly do another thing of setting spray, and then we're going to get onto mascara and all of that stuff on your eyes. Yeah? Alright. So I'm going to do a little lip balm because I want your lips to be a little moisturized. This is that like Winky Lux thing with the flower on the inside. These are so expensive. These are like $18. Do not buy it. You can buy like the same thing on Sephora for $5. It's pH lip balm. It's pretty cool though. I got one for my mom too. But it's just a little lip balm to moisturize your lips before you do the lipstick. The lipstick is going to be used for when you want to take pictures with friends and stuff like that, or if we get the chance to perform without masks, back up just in case. So, but we'll get to that in a minute. All right, this is like my favorite part. So you're gonna go in with your NYX Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil. You can use a pencil sharpener to sharpen it. I've had this for a while. You can see like the pink residue, but it is white. It's very, very white. It's number 604 Milk, and it's just a jumbo eye pencil, and you're gonna put it on your waterline. Okay, so I'm gonna do this into the camera just so the tip just broke. Like I'm not even kidding. The tip just broke off. Hold on. Okay. Oh no, don't go on my pants. Please don't go on my pants. Please stop. Please stop. Thank you. Okay, well, I don't know what to do right now. We'll come back to this, yeah? Anyways, we're going to be using this NYX Epic Wear liner stick. It's a pretty teal, yeah? And I'm going to put it right there. Not your whole under here. It's not on your waterline. It's actually on your skin right here, just a little bit inward. Yeah? And we're going to blend it out. So it might not look perfect at first. Don't want you to get like shook or anything. I'm going to go really close to the camera so you can see. I'm just putting it right under here. Yeah? I'm attaching it to this brown eyeshadow. We'll get to the eyeliner soon too. The black eyeliner. Yeah? So this might actually help. Okay. I'm gonna see if this works. Okay. Now, see how it's like a defined line? I don't want it to be that. I want it to be blended out. So I'm taking this very small, you can see how small it is. And what I did was take some of the pencil and draw it on my wrist and make a little circle. Okay? And then I'm just blending my brush in. This, tapping it in so it has some color on it, and I'm going to blend it into my eye. It's very hard to do sometimes. I don't want you to freak out or anything, yeah? Take some time. So we're gonna put some more under it. This is more for like the C look, yeah? You need a little accent of green. So it helps if you make the tip harder yourself, the tip of the brush. If so, we'll change brushes. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna change brushes real quick. You want to take, I know exactly what brush I want to. Okay. I just used this, but one of these, this brush, because it has a harder point, and you're just gonna blend. Yeah, that looks good. I kind of like it. Yeah. So blend a little down. Yeah. So see, and then you can also take your finger and blend it too. That's the trick. You gotta blend with your finger because your finger is much harder than the bristles on a brush. I was gonna do like a teal eyeshadow, but I could never find a like distinct teal eyeshadow. There's one in the Jaclyn Hill palette that I really like. There's not one in like the James Charles or any of those. Honestly, this might work using the end of this brush. Oh yeah, it's actually, I'm using the back of a brush right now to blend it a little bit. So we're also gonna get it into the other eye. It's just like a little, ooh, pretty. And then blending it this way too. This is a teal color though. It is not blue, it is teal. So I'm gonna do right under this eye too. Okay, there we go. So I'm taking the end of this brush and I'm gonna use that instead of the brush itself. I'm not even gonna lie, I got this stuff from Ulta. It is waterproof. So I think it's $8. I think that's one of the most expensive things besides the like neutrals palette. It definitely is up there. It's only $8. And say if like you and your friend need to buy it, right? Because you don't already own it, you can literally use I think it's a $3 off of 15, and you guys can split it, so it'd be $6 for each of you. So if you guys like go together and buy it. Okay, so I did a little bit on my waterline. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. If you need help with waterline, it's really hard for me to show you like in the video because I have to do it in my mirror, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, so I pull down right here, pull down like this, and I go right on the bottom of my eye. It's okay if it gets on your lashes, yeah, so you're gonna put mascara on them anyway. So if that makes sense, I'm gonna like finish it right here because that's where my mirror is staying for now. Okay, so that's what I did. Yeah, please don't ask if you can do black eyeliner because you cannot. So only white, the specific shade I picked out, but that's that. So it looks really weird with white liner because you haven't like gone over it with the black my makeup yet. Next, we're gonna do just regular black eyeliner. I like to use the NYX NYX Epic Ink Liner. It's a marker rather than the liquid. I don't know, I just like it. This is the tip of it. See it up against my wall. Okay, so the trick with this is to make the line first. There we go, that's my line. And then that's what I do. So then I'm gonna do the inner corner and everything. Sorry, I was blocking it for a little bit there, but I was just filling it. Ta-da! Okay, now I have to do the other side. Let me fill this one down here. There we go. So I'm gonna do the other side now. I like always try to look back at it, but it's never gonna be even, you know? There we go. Hey, good enough. I think I just need to fix it a little, but I need to shake this a little. Yeah, okay. Ta-da! So that's that. Just fixing it a little bit. I didn't fix it that much. It kind of looks weird, but oh well. Okay. You can also use, if I can find it, you can also use the Wet n Wild Pro Liner. That one's really good too. I like that one a lot. But that's also the other option. Just letting you know. Oh gosh, I got white liner all over myself. Alright, so next we're going to do mascara and lashes. So first I go with like a really good mascara. I put on the list, Big Ego Tarte is like a high-end brand that I know. Too Faced mascaras are all good. There's a bunch of Tarte mascaras that I have that are really good. This one I'm going in with Grand Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with Castor Oil. I got this in BoxyCharm. But CoverGirl Waterproof Very Black mascara. I use Clump Crusher. That one is also amazing. I used it all the time in high school and it's perfectly fine. But first, before you do lashes, is you want to do mascara to prep your lashes. So just the top ones are fine for now, yeah. You can do the bottom ones as well, just because they have all that white on them. So probably end up doing 2 layers on the bottom because they kind of look weird. Okay, and then I'm just doing top and bottom mascara right now. Yeah, let's do the other one. Yeah, just doing my mascara. I'm doing my bottom ones right now too. Okay, so now top and bottom mascara's done. Eyelashes time. So I told you about the Anastasia ones. I bought these for $5 or $6 on Sephora.com. So get them while the sale's hot. I don't know if it's still going on, but it was going on when I bought these and last week. I also have these ones. They don't come in this box. They're just in this box. But they're these from Walmart. These ones are expensive. They're like $12. But the suggested brands I put are Ardell 811 and 812. Lashes are required. So, yeah, they are required. I'm not going to be putting on the Anastasia ones. I'm going to be putting on the Walmart ones. I took out the Anastasia ones. I'm not going to wear them. I'm going to put on these ones. Okay. Then the glue. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Really quickly, just so I can get some stuff out of my way. So there's enough room. Yeah. When you're doing lashes, you have to like mentally prepare. Okay. So type of lashes, and I use Duo Quick Set Strip Lash Adhesive Clear. Please don't buy white or black. Clear you can use it every season. Oh, this is the eyeliner. The Wet n Wild one. Okay. So, lashes. These aren't brand new, but I don't know if you can tell, but I have very big eyes. So most of the time I don't have to cut my lashes beforehand. But if you have smaller eyes, I want you to make sure you cut your lashes to your lash size that you need. Always cut from this end, the bigger end. Always cut from the bigger end. I usually buy the ones that like go from bigger to smaller. or like small to big. Just because they look more natural. I know lashes never look natural, but these ones just look more natural, if that makes sense. Okay, great. I've seen multiple things where people put lashes like on the underside, under this way, instead of on top. I don't know how to do that. That's like talent. I honestly don't know how. So I'm putting, this is the back of the lash, yeah. I'm putting it right under here. This is a little spatula that people use. It comes in this. Just putting it right here. And I like to put it on top of them. It does dry clear, so should be all good. I've used this same lash glue brand since high school, so you can ask the G girls from last year before the whole COVID happened. I helped all of them with their lashes. Did they use up my entire bottle of lash glue? Yes. But I didn't mind helping. It was nice. So now you let them sit and get tacky for a little bit. But yeah, so we're gonna just like wait 15 seconds or so. So after this, I think that's it. We're just gonna do another coat of mascara, and I'll put on the lipstick just so you can see how it looks. As for hair, you're gonna have your hair down and like beachy waves. Braid it, leave it overnight, come to practice in the morning with the braids in, and then once you're on the drive there, take them out, hairspray. We don't want them to be crunchy, more flowy than crunchy. I know people like come up, like my trend in middle school was the whole DIY beach waves. So I'm sure those of you, who knows. I literally just threw out a bottle of DIY beach spray that I made a very long time ago. It didn't work, but I'm sure there's better recipes out there now. So yeah, you could do braids, curls, no straight hair though. And pulled back in some way, whether it's a half a pop down or like a braid going down this way to the back. I don't know, something pretty, you know? Paula will give more details, of course. So yeah. Okay, so this is my lash. I'm blowing on them so they can get a little dry. Just letting it get tacky. Okay, I think it should be good. If not, we'll find out. So, this is what I do. You can use tweezers. I don't usually use tweezers. I take the middle of the lashes and I put those on first. Then I fix the edge in the center. The edge, the two edges. Yeah, so this is my right one. This is my right side. Filming this on the selfie camera. So, okay. And I always put them in at this angle rather than straight because your eyes are curled, you know? They are, if you're not used to wearing lashes, they're gonna feel a little weird. I'm not going to lie. So, you're welcome to come to rehearsal with lashes on, like one rehearsal, towards the start of like competitive season, and be like, oh, well, I need to learn how to toss the lashes on. Or just like wear them around your house one day and see how much difference it makes. Yeah, I'm just pushing them on. Sometimes for this inner corner, yeah, you need to hold them down a little bit longer. And then I like to pinch my lashes together. But like, come on, look at the difference. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference. You can also try magnetic lashes too. My neighbor has them, and she really liked them. She's allergic to makeup, but sacrifices she makes. She just has like a skin reaction to it. So, but she tried the magnetic lashes, and she really likes them. They like stick on really well. They're pretty cool though. I'm waiting for the other lash. Yeah. Okay, so once again, go up at this angle and get the middle down before you do the edges. Yeah. Okay, that one went on so much better. Okay, look at that. So the glue will dry, yeah. But until then, we're gonna do lipstick. So my shade is shade number 2, which is called Sandstorm, I'm pretty sure. Or no, it's not Sandstorm. It's Soft Spoken. So there's Sandstone, which is shade 1, the lightest, Soft Spoken, and then Vintage. I don't think they're next to me. Or they're in this bag. Oh yeah, they're right here. I'll show you. I can also swatch them real quick too. This is not the right color. I had like a pink color picked out, but it did not turn out the way I thought it was. So these are the 3 colors that I picked. Yeah, they're NYX suedes. I'll put them on my hand so that you can see what they look like. My hand's covered in makeup. Okay, I'm gonna put them right here. It's the first. It's probably the shade I should use, I'm not gonna lie. The second. This kind of tickles my hand. And the third, depending on like how dark your skin tone is, the yellow tones in your skin, I want you guys to make the educated decision on what color you should pick for yourself. Okay, those are the 3 colors. Yeah, so like for my skin tone, I shouldn't be picking this dark brown burgundy color, right? Because it'd be too much on my skin, it'd be too dramatic. I would go in between this brown and this little pinkish brown, this orangey brown. Yeah, so let's see. I personally, for me, I like this one the most, you know? And that's fine to use on like my skin tone. I just don't want like, because the Vintage, which is this one, it's more burgundy and brown and super dark brown, so I don't want to use that color. I like these 2, but I don't think I want to go with the lightest brown. So I'm going to go with the middle shade, which is Soft Spoken. It's called Soft Spoken. On the Word doc, I have it listed as like shade 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. These are very creamy when they go on, and I really like them. It's like one of my favorites. So I haven't done lipstick in a while. It's a little rough out here. But yeah. Okay, so now that the glue has dried, I'm going to go in with one final coat of this waterproof mascara just on my lashes. This will help bring together the lashes and your natural lashes that are here. Yeah? So there you go. Alright guys, well, this is the final look. I'm going to take my hair down. It's not styled or anything, it's just straight. But this is the final look, along with all the makeup that's on my hand. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like the makeup. I think it's really pretty. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, any advice for me, if you need help, whatever, don't be afraid to shoot me a message, shoot a captain message, or text in that chat. So I think that's it. Yeah. Okay.